Hi, I'm Matt Mayers. I'm from Sodus, New York, and I attend the Rochester Institute of Technology, where I study mechanical engineering.
And why did you come on the trip?
I came on this trip because obviously this is our fraternity philanthropy, and all my brothers that have gone on the trip already, they just tell me all the stories and everything they've seen. And the main thing they got across was just the faces that you see along the trip, and you really feel like rock stars when you're like going in friendship visits. Everyone's there just cheering you on, and then the smiles we get on their faces is it's just amazing to see. So
What's been the toughest part of the trip for you?
toughest part, I'd say getting up in the morning. It's it can be everyone's all droggy in the morning, and it's sometimes it's rough, but I mean we all get up, we all get out there, so it's fun.
And so you're riding 24/7, right?
Yeah, the team they don't ride 24/7, but like every day we're out on the roads. Like today we had a day off, so we're staying here in the Samford College for 2 nights, and then we're heading out to Carleton tomorrow. So
But most of the time you're riding 60 to 80 miles a day.
yeah, the average ride is about 85 miles. Some days we have lower, some days are more, as we heard earlier. But it's just fun, just going out there. So.
And then you go out and meet with groups and have visits and meet special people, right?
Yeah, yeah. We at the end of every ride, usually like we go to lodging, and then or sometimes we go straight towards the friendship visits where everyone's still in their uniforms and everything, all sweaty and gross. But we're just all having around. Usually at the end of the rides, everyone's all tired and groggy, but just seeing everybody there, it just gets us so pumped up, and we always get fired up and just go right into it.
What what's happened on the trip that you didn't expect?
Uh, Sometimes it can feel chaotic. Like on the road, it's not too bad, but once we get to lodging and like, trying to figure out where everything is, and I remember one day we were in Vegas and we were trying to get to this bowling alley where we had a friendship visit, and we're full vans with like 7 people in them. We couldn't figure out how to get to the place. I went through like 3 or 4 different people trying to go in their phones and like GPS the location, and then it finally took like the fifth one to get there, and it was just funny. But,
Now, what's the name of your fraternity?
we're the Pi Kappa Phi fraternity.
And
Um,
y'all come from how many states?
oh gosh, I don't even know the exact number, but we're all over the place. Like I'm from New York, we got guys from Missouri, some people from California, Oregon, just everywhere pretty much, all over the country.
How many people will you usually have sign up and want to do the trip?
Sign up and want to do the trip. I believe in total we have around 100 people throughout the North Route, the South Route, which we're on, and then the Transamerica Route. Um, Obviously, some people sign up, but they're not like physically ready to do it, so they go to the regional training, and then if they don't feel comfortable doing it then, or if like they test you out, see how well you're doing, um, those people sometimes they don't go through, and then also we're all required to raise a minimum fundraiser amount.
Uh-huh.
Um, like the cyclists have to do $5,500 to raise a minimum to be on the trip. The crew members have to do 2,500 minimum to be on the trip, and if you don't make that, they give bargains, but some people just don't go in like that. So
The money you raise, does that help pay for your expenses?
yeah, so obviously we try to get all the money. We send it all at the end to all the different organizations that we stop at,
Hmm.
but we got to pay for all the gas for all the vans, all the food, just general expenses. Um, but in terms of like bike maintenance and stuff, that's all coming from the cyclists, and they all pay for it individually.
Tell us
So
what a friendship visit is.
a friendship visit. So any organization we've stopped at that has support people with disabilities in any way, we call them ahead of time, tell them we're coming in, and then we just basically hang out with all the guys and just connect with them. It's all about connecting, and we're spreading the message of or empathy over sympathy. Like they don't want people to feel sorry for them. They want people to like reach out and actually try to connect.
I see.
So
What will you take away from this trip as far as what you've learned and how your opinions have changed and what will you go away from this trip with?
um, I'd say the main two things is just keeping an open mind. Um, a lot of the stuff I've seen here is the first time seeing, and some of the experiences are pretty humbling, and just humility and open-mindedness, I'd say. So.